veterans remembered at the USS Kidd today. We'll take you there. It was a day of service and cleanup as folks head out to help others. And the Democratic Party throws support behind John Bel Edwards for governor. Good evening, I'm Brittany Price in for Alexa Vogue. WBRZ News 2 at 6 is next.
Now, WBRZ News 2 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Brittany Price. The USS Kidd honored those that served our country. 40 years ago, it was one of the most controversial wars in history. A number of people came out on this beautiful Saturday to recognize Vietnam vets as a part of the USS Kidd's Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day. It's put on each year to properly welcome those vets who many say received no recognition after the war. Many vets still say they remember what it was like returning home from the Vietnam War.
I served 2 tours in Vietnam, and I saw a lot of the bad repercussions, and I've always supported Vietnam vets and all veterans. I think all veterans deserve the respect and honor of the American public.
The Kidd is just one of the few organizations in the state that pay tributes to Vietnam vets that many say didn't get any recognition they deserved. Dozens of do-gooders all over Baton Rouge came together to clean up area neighborhoods. Hundreds of volunteers cleaned up streets along Florida Boulevard, East Washington Street, and North Boulevard. It's called Nehemiah Day, an effort that started 6 years ago. Councilwoman Tal Wickard began the initiative hoping it would not only lead to a cleaner environment, but boost economic development for the city.
If we're serving in a neighborhood, if we're living in a neighborhood, if we are participating in and we are calling ourselves, disciples of God, then that's our obligation.
We're actually hosting a series of developer tours where they can come in, see how clean the area is, also identify vacant lots and opportunities for them to come in and develop.
Wickard hoped developments will come in sometime later this year. You still have 2 hours to vote if you haven't done so already. In the East Baton Rouge Parish, Metro Councilman Buddy Amoroso and former Councilman Dara Aruso are in a runoff for seat in the State House of Representatives. Hunter Green vacated the seat to become a judge. The winner takes the District 66 seat. From east to west Baton Rouge, the parish will decide today whether or not to increase sales tax by 0.5%. The tax will raise $3 million for law enforcement and would increase sales tax to 9.5%, one of the highest in the state. A tax increase is also on the ballot in Zachary. This one will be a 4% to benefit schools. The Zachary superintendent says the tax would help make up cuts in state funding and pay for programs such as arts, athletics, and foreign languages. In Gonzales, the fire department wants voters to renew a property tax. The tax brings in nearly $406,000 to help fund the fire department. Also in Gonzales, voters will decide who will fill Timothy Vessel's seat. He was recalled. Derek Coco, Willie Robinson, and Harold Stewart are all vying for the seat. In St. Gabriel, Lionel Johnson is running to keep the seat as mayor. He's being challenged by Councilman Ralph Johnson Sr. The city of St. Gabriel will also vote 5 people to the council. Staying in Iberville Parish, the parish will vote whether or not to renew a property tax for 10 years to fund the libraries. The tax will bring in $2 million. Polls close tonight at 8. We'll have results on WBRZ News 2 at 10 and on WBRZ.com. New details emerging over the pilot who deliberately crashed a jetliner. The new revelations about his mental health and the recovery efforts underway. And LSU loses to Kentucky as fans hope they can still win the series. Now here's Kelly with more on what we can expect the rest of the weekend.